It is so good to see you all. Chag Sameach, happy Hanukkah. I am Rabbi Elana Friedman, the campus rabbi for Duke University. On behalf of Jewish Life at Duke, I want to welcome you all and celebrate Hanukkah together for our annual tradition of lighting Hanukkah candles together. Often this happens during the semester with our students. This is one of those late holiday years, very late in fact, where students are on break and at home, hopefully cozy, and we get to celebrate Hanukkah together over Zoom with a lot of great people, including President Price and Coach Scheyer and his family and all of you. As many of you know, Jewish Life at Duke serves as a home away from home for our Jewish students, and we envision a Duke Jewish experience where every student finds meaning, connection, and joy, and therefore makes an enduring commitment to Jewish life. And with that, tonight, Jewish Life at Duke is not only co-sponsoring this event, but we're also co-sponsoring with DJAN, the Duke Jewish Alumni Network. So hello, all the alumni who are part of DJAN. We're so happy to be with you as well. No. We have a lot of special things happening this year. In particular, this year is the 25th anniversary of the Freeman Center for Jewish Life, our building, and Duke University is also marking the centennial. So there's a lot to celebrate besides, of course, celebrating Hanukkah together. Hanukkah has a famous argument between two of our sages. That is a famous story between Rabbi Hillel and Rabbi Shammai. And they had hundreds of arguments. And one of their most famous arguments is about Hanukkah, where they argue, how should someone light the Chanukiah or the menorah? Rabbi Shammai argues that you should start with 8 candles on the first night, and each night you take away a candle, so that by the 8th night you have 1 candle remaining. And Rabbi Hillel argues that we should start with 1 candle on the first night and increase each night, so by the 8th night you have 8 lit candles. Obviously, as we all know, I think all of us go according to the ruling of Hillel. And I love this argument, A, because it's a perfect argument of 2 sides of a coin, and B, because it is a lesson for all of us today. Each night, we increase our light on Hanukkah, and it only takes 1 flame to make a bright light happen in our world, but we say we want to increase every single night and make our light brighter and brighter. And we insist that we need more light every single night of Hanukkah. And I think that is really reflective of our life and how we treat our Jewish community here at Duke. Of course, we could bring a little light into our Jewish community and into our world, but we insist on bringing as much light as possible and increasing every single night and through our work every single day, figuring out how can we bring in more light and more joy and more goodness to this world. And that's the work that we do with Jewish Life at Duke, and that's the work that our Jewish community and our Duke community does, is bring in more light. So speaking of more light, I'm so excited to have with us tonight President Price and Coach Scheyer. So if y'all say hello to everybody, and of course, Coach Scheyer's family, say hello, everyone as well.
Great to see you all.
Great to be here with you guys. We started with 5, and then now we're down to 3. I think this is more fitting for tonight. All right. It's above.
We know that your light is bright and that you have brought in more light. They're just not in the room right now, and that's okay.
They're there somewhere. So
Noah, are you going to keep hanging with us? Okay. President Price, will you stay with us, please, too?
That's my plan.
Okay, great. Phew, amazing. Well, President Price, I'd like to start with you. This year, we are celebrating the 25th anniversary of our building, the Freeman Center for Jewish Life. What impact have you seen the Freeman Center and Jewish Life at Duke have on the Duke community?
Well, it's been tremendous. You know, we're celebrating 100 years of Duke University this year, and to think that for the last quarter of our history as Duke University, we've had this fabulous Freeman Center, and to see the strength of the Jewish community over the years, the flourishing of our students, the visibility of Jewish life at Duke. Rabbi Elana, you and Coach Scheyer, Joyce Gordon, and the leadership she provides to the center, absolutely wonderful. And I'm so proud of it. The joy that you bring, and you do add a little light every single year. And so over 25 years, that's a lot of light and a lot of joy.
I love that. And hopefully that light and joy will continue for the next, who knows, 100 years from here.
I expect it so.
I hope so too. It has been a difficult year for the Jewish community worldwide and on college campuses. And Duke has distinguished itself from many of our peer universities by creating positive campus climate, thanks in large part to the work of our team at Jewish Life at Duke in collaboration with administrators and university partners. And in September, you attended the 2024 College and University Presidents Summit on Campus Anti-Semitism, convened by Hillel International, AJC, and the American Council on Education, alongside with VP for Student Affairs, Mary Pat McMahon, and our Director of Jewish Life at Duke, Joyce Gordon. We'd love to hear your reflections about this past year.
Well, it has been a difficult year for Jewish communities across the globe, and no exception at Duke. But the strength of our Duke community has been demonstrable. The students have been fantastic. Your leadership, Joyce's leadership, it's made all the difference in the world, to be honest. Your coordination with student affairs, your ability to reach out across the campus. We have had some difficult conversations over the past year, and you have been a part of those. We lean into challenges at Duke University because that's what we are. We are a university. But we have to create space for our students to study, to live their best lives at Duke. And I have taken, as I say, enormous pride in what our students have done, the community that they have built, the strength and the depth of that community has made all the difference. And so it was interesting and useful to talk to peers around the country. I'd have to say, to be honest, I think that Joyce and Mary Pat and I were maybe giving away more than we got at those meetings. But we're always trying to learn, and we're always trying to grow and develop. And as a Hillel on campus, the Freeman Center has done just that, helped the entire university be better and be stronger. And I expect that will continue as well.
Well, thank you for that. And I think you know this, but the reason that we are so strong is our partnership with you and with so many great administrators on this campus that we've been able to really work together. So we're just so grateful for your partnership and your leadership. Like you said, a lot of our peer institutions are like, how are you guys doing this? So we really appreciate you for that.
Yes.
Hanukkah is a holiday about increasing light, like I mentioned, especially amid the darkness, which I believe is a message of hope. What gives you hope?
Well, our students, life on a college campus, and Duke is an optimistic place. I think it's becoming clear to me. It's one of our distinguishing characteristics as a university. In a difficult time, it's easy to veer toward cynicism, and there isn't much cynicism at a place like Duke. There's a lot of brightness in the darkness, and our students provide that every day, every single day. I walk around the campus, and it's hard not to be enthusiastic about the future when you're surrounded by it and you see it visibly in our students. So I tend to think that colleges, at their best, that's what we are. We're a place where the enthusiasm and ambition of youth, kind of collide with the wisdom and experience of age. That's what we do. And that's what you do at the center so incredibly well with the team. But I have incredible optimism for the future, largely because I see it in our students every single day.
I love that. So all the students who are on this Zoom, I hope you feel good about that, because I feel the same way. They really bring us a lot of joy and hope for the future.
Yes, and our alumni, I know it's wonderful to have so many alums with us. They carry that enthusiasm forward, like so many thousands of lights, cast around the nation, around the globe. They wear their Duke blue with great pride, and I'm just thrilled to be joined by so many of them tonight.
That's right. Thank you, President Price. I want to turn it over to Coach Scheyer and family. We've got a few questions for you as well tonight. First, the most important Hanukkah question that we ask every single year that we do this Zoom, which is, how is the season going? What's ahead for Duke men's basketball?
Well, the season has been an absolute joy to work with this team. You know, we have a great group of guys, great balance of experience, also with youth. They're talented, but what I've loved the most about coaching them is their competitive spirit and just how unselfish they are. You know, this is a team that's really connected. We've played one of the hardest non-conference schedules I've ever been a part of, and it's paid off, you know, with being really prepared.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that. It seems like
All
it's
right.
going well.
So this is my fourth joining us. All right. So, okay.
Nope.
Yep.
Yep.
We're all
It's
okay.
okay.
Oh, you
Oh,
take these guys. I'm gonna stay with Noah. Okay. This was we thought we'd have a little family Hanukkah time, it was a bad coaching move. All right. Rabbi, you don't bat 1,000 all the time. All right. So here we are. I'm
no,
here with Noah though.
I still think you're a really strong leader. I just want to be clear. So I hope this doesn't reflect poorly. No, you're doing. Tell us a little bit about Hanukkah traditions that you had for your family growing up, that you really loved. Perhaps you do them now or not, but what are some of the Hanukkah traditions your family had growing up that you loved?
Well, just for me, I mean, look, we would spend every Hanukkah at my grandma's house. And in my grandmother's house, we'd always have all my cousins there. I remember vividly just playing dreidel games all the time, you know, and just, yeah, obviously lighting the menorah is something we do in our house every night. Noah is going to do it here, not yet, but in a little bit, she's going to do it. But I remember just playing with my cousins all the time, just celebrating Hanukkah.
That's so lovely. I love that. And I don't know if folks know this, but you played basketball professionally in Israel for Maccabi Tel Aviv in 2011 to 2012. What was that experience like? Tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, living in Israel and in Tel Aviv was a year I'll never forget. And it was a different experience for me. My dream was always to play in the NBA. And I had an eye injury, and I had the opportunity to go play for Maccabi Tel Aviv, which is one of the best, you know, teams outside of the NBA in the world. And just to see their passion for basketball was incredible from that lens. But it really opened my eyes up to so much more from my Jewish background. I met some of the closest friends in my life to this day in Israel from that year. And it was an incredible time. You know, like I tell all my American friends, like at some point you need to go there because you think about the history, of course, in Israel, but then also just being in Tel Aviv, it's one of the best cities I've ever been to in my life. So I was lucky to live there.
That's awesome. I'm a Jerusalem gal, but I understand completely.
I no, there's no harm in that.
I like the beaches too, don't get me wrong, but I feel you. Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Coach, and welcome back, Marcel. I love the in and out. It's great.
For now,
Yeah,
she's here. Yeah.
totally fair. Totally fair. President Price is still sitting still, which is exactly right. So thank you for that. So we're gonna get to the fun part. Well, I don't know if it's a fun part, but I think it's the fun part of lighting our Hanukkah candles, all of us together. I see there's 152 people on this call. So I'd really like to see 152 Hanukkah. I don't know if that's possible. Maybe some of you don't have them and we'll light on your behalf. But President Price has a Hanukkah. I see Coach Scheyer and family have a Hanukkah. So this is the time to get your Hanukkah out and get it ready. And we're actually going to have a student, first year, Mia Taubenblatt. Hi, Mia. Mia's going to
Hi.
sing things for us. Mia, if you'll just introduce yourself and tell us who you are.
Yeah, hi everyone. Happy Hanukkah. My name is Mia Taubenblatt. I'm a freshman from New York City. I'm planning on studying political science. And one thing I love about Jewish life at Duke is how much it already feels like home. So I'll
That's
just
sweet, Mia. So we'll start, everyone should start lighting and Mia's going to start singing. So let's get to it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoteinu Bayamin ההם בזמן הזה.
Wow, that was beautiful, Mia. Thank you so much for leading us in the blessings. I knew you told me you had a really good voice, and now I know it is true. So well done. Thank you so much for
Thank you so much. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. And now we're going to turn it over to another student, Terry Gershom, class of 2028, accompanied by Dr. Allan Friedman, class of 99, and director of the Duke Chorale, who will sing Maoz Tzur. If you'll introduce yourselves first and then lead us.
Chag Sameach, everyone. I'm Allan Friedman, class of 99, as Rabbi Elana just said, and the director of the Duke Chorale, also the music director here at Judea Reform.
I'm Terry Gershman, class of 2028, from Fuquay Varina, North Carolina, planning on majoring in public policy and economics.
Maoz Tzur Yeshuati lechanae leshabeach tikun beit tefilati v'sham toda nezabeach leit tachin matbeach mitzar hamna beach az egmor b'shir mizmor Chanukat chamitz beach az egmor b'shir mizmor Chanukat chamitz beach.
Wow, that was beautiful, Terry. And Dr. Friedman, thank you so much for that. Our students and our staff and faculty are so talented here at Duke. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We would be remiss to do our Hanukkah candle lighting without having some fun questions. So first, I do want to say, I know we have Noah here. We don't have all the kids, but we have Noah. Noah, can you tell us your favorite part of Hanukkah?
Eating latkes.
Oh, you like eating latkes too? Okay, Noah, do you eat your latkes with applesauce or with sour cream?
Applesauce.
I am surprised that you would say that. Have you tried it with sour cream?
Yes.
You like it?
No.
No, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Well, Noah, every single year, maybe every other year that we do this lighting, we ask President Price and Coach Scheyer about their favorite topping for their latkes, which is a sour cream or applesauce competition. But this year we want to know what the real answer is, or the ultimate answer. So first, I'm going to tell you that in a moment, there's going to be a poll on the screen, and everyone is going to be able to vote if they think sour cream, applesauce, or, oh my gosh, mix the two. I'm not going to make this be influenced, but Coach Scheyer, we'll go with you first. And Marcel, I'd like to know you too. What is the go-to topping for your latkes, please?
Applesauce.
Sorry.
This is an
Applesauce.
applesauce family?
Applesauce
Yeah.
family.
Wow. Okay. President Price.
Well, maybe this is why I'm not coaching our basketball team. I've got to go with sour cream. As you know, Rabbi Elana, every year, may not be the popular answer, but it is the correct answer.
It's the popular answer in my heart, and that's what matters most, because I also agree with you. And looking at our poll, 72% of people have replied. We're up to 74. And I have to say that applesauce has the majority. I'm not going to say it's a landslide, but the majority of folks like applesauce. And I'm shocked to say that 16% mix the two together and 16% say no topping. Wow. I'm a little bit surprised by this. The no topping people, is it a dislike of sour cream and applesauce, or is it just a purity thing? I don't know, but I'm surprised to know this answer. And I just want to say, we're going to keep asking this question for every year that we do this tradition, because it's our tradition to light together. And maybe one year Coach Scheyer will change to the right side
What do you
and
think?
try sour cream.
Maybe there's always a chance.
Yeah. I know President Price is going to stick with
Yeah. I'm a savory kind of guy. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, no sufganiyot, no jelly donuts for you, I'm sorry to say. Amazing. Well, we have one more little treat before we close out tonight. We have students all across the world this past semester that have been studying abroad, and we asked some of them to send in a little message wishing all of us a happy Hanukkah. So we're going to see a little video of our students all over the world for Hanukkah.
Hello, I'm Hannah. I'm Ileana. We're at the Royal Palace of Madrid. And we want to wish everyone a happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah from Florence.
Chag Sameach, a very happy Hanukkah from Madrid, Spain.
Happy Hanukkah from the Netherlands.
Chag Orim Sameach. Happy Hanukkah from Madrid, Spain.
Feliz Hanukkah, Jewish Alumni
Wow, amazing. I love the last one. It seems like perhaps those students were in a club. I'm not one to judge, but I hope they were having a really good time in Europe, enjoying studying abroad. And we can't wait to have those students back with us this spring in just a couple weeks, so we can kick off another great semester of learning and celebrating and joy together with Jewish Life at Duke. Last but not least, I want to thank everybody here for coming out for Hanukkah, for our yearly tradition of lighting candles together. I want to thank especially President Price and Coach Scheyer. Any last words or remarks from either? No, it looks like she has something to say.
I would just like to say briefly, Rabbi Elana, from us, President Price, thank you both so much for your amazing leadership to make the experience for our Jewish students be honestly better than anywhere in the country. And it's a credit to each of you and your teams and what you've done. It's a blessing to have both of you in leadership roles in this case. So happy Hanukkah to everybody, but thank you specifically, the two of you. You guys are amazing. So thank you.
Well, thank you, John, and thank you for your leadership. Rabbi Elana and Joyce do such a wonderful job, and I'm mindful that this year we lost Joel Fleischman, who was such an extraordinary leader for so many years at Duke. But the future is bright. It will be very bright Tuesday night when we resoundingly defeat Virginia Tech in Cameron, and then we'll take the light down to Jacksonville and snuff out the hopes of Ole Miss in football. So good things to come as we head into the new year. And my gratitude to the entire Jewish community at Duke. It's such an extraordinarily important time, really, for community to grow, to develop, and for our students to learn, honestly, the strength of community and carry that forward when they graduate. And so I'm grateful to the fact that I'm surrounded by extraordinary leaders like those of you joining us this evening. Thank you so very much.
Wow. Thank you both, Coach Scheyer, Marcel, Noah, Jet and James off camera, and President Price. This was a great year, great Hanukkah lighting. We really appreciate your support. And also to everyone on the call, we appreciate all the support. Like you said, community is what it's all about. And we have a strong Jewish community thanks to all of you. And we'll keep that going. And we'll keep bringing in more light. Wishing you all a Chag Urim Sameach. Hope to see you all soon.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.